Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. So in this session, we will buy domain name and hosting. So first of all, we need to go to Google. So we'll search Google and we're on the Google page and let's find out the hosting service provider and the domain service provider. Nowadays, there are multiple service provider which are offering domain and hosting services. So let's quickly hit domain name and find out the list. So we can see there are multiple service providers. The first one is coming as GoDaddy, Big Rock, and we can scroll down. We can see multiple service provider here. So the first option is GoDaddy. So I always recommend if you have to buy a domain name, so look for GoDaddy. So we are going to search on GoDaddy. So let's say if you have decided that you are going to build a website, maybe for a practice session, you are going to buy a name for your website. So let's say you have your own name. Your name is Abhishek, Sakshi, or anyone you want to any domain you want to basically buy. So I'm going to search my name, Deepak Gandhi, and let's see what are the options available. So the first option, if you can see on the left hand side, this deepakgandhi.com. This domain is available at 5249. So this is the price I am supposed to pay if I have to buy a domain name, deepakgandhi.com. So I have to pay 5249 for this particular name. Now, if you look at the alternative on the right hand side, great alternative, deepakgandhi.co.in is available at 39. Now, why there is such difference? The first point is people always prefer to buy a name which is globally accessible. Globally means which is anyone from any part of the world can search on Google, and .com domains are actually quite costly. So my choice is that if I have to buy a domain name for my own business or for my clients, then always recommend to go with .com. Or if let's say you want a website for specific to India only, then there is no better choice to have a domain name which ends at .in. So we'll talk about it. Let me just clear this thing here. So if you look at the options below, you can see there are multiple options available for this particular name, Deepak Gandhi. Deepak-Gandhi.com, deepakgandhi.co, deepakgandhi.fyi.vip.org, and so on. So as I mentioned, the first choice is to go with .com domain name or .in. So if you can see the another option which is available, the deepakgandhi.com. It is available at $499. Another point I would like to mention here that the price which you are seeing here without any taxes. So there will be a tax amount which will be added to it when you are on the checkout page. It is just like when you shop something online, you look at the price of the product and you click add to cart, and then on the checkout page, you enter all your details. So that is how the process is. But we'll continue over that. So let me just tell you that if I have to choose a domain name, so what is my preferred choice? And if you want to buy a domain for your own business, let's say if you have a business name by ABC Enterprises, ABC Textile, and so on, or anything. So if you want to build a website using your business name, then you can simply search the name here. Let's say I'm going to search ABC Enterprises. So it will give me the options. So abcenterprises.com is available at this price. This is really huge. And if you look at the alternatives, abcenterprises.co.in is available at 39, .in 49, and so on. So every domain has a different value. So here you can simply find out the price which you are going to pay if you have to build a website. First thing is you need a domain name. So on this particular website, you will find multiple options you can decide which domain name do you want to buy. If you are buying it for the practice purpose only, let's say if you are building a website just for the practice session, then you can choose any domain name. Just choose your name. Like I'm going to choose Deepak Gandhi, and I'll click enter, and I'll see this particular domain, deepakgandhi.co.in. I can simply buy it at 39 only. I will pay 39 rupees to GoDaddy and plus taxes. Then I can simply uh, buy hosting services and start building a website. Similarly, you can also do that. But always remember that when you have made up your mind, you are going to establish a business, or maybe you are doing website host, you're going to host a website for your clients. So always recommend them and suggest them that go for .in or .com. If it is available, then it is well and good. If it is not available, then the choice is .in or .co.in. So that is what I always recommend to all my students, and mostly businesses. If you go to Google and search for any particular businesses, you will find most of the websites which are on Google and having a domain name which ends at .com, .in, .co.in. I hope this is clear. Now, let's say you have decided that you are going to buy a domain name. Let's say I am going to buy this particular domain. So what I'm supposed to do, I just have to click add to cart. This will be added to my cart. I'm already logged in. You can see my name here. But if you are not logged in, you can simply log in using your Gmail ID, and then it will be very easy for you to buy it. So let's click the button here as continue, and it will take you to the checkout page. No thanks. I don't want that. Continue cart. Okay. So now look at this price. This is basically giving me another option, deepakgandhi.co.in for 5 years. And this is giving me another option, which is automatically added. So I'm going to remove it. So I'm going to buy it for 1 year. So the price would be $4.99, deepakgandhi.co.in, but that time it was showing 43. So the prices always change. So this is how, you need to figure it out, that what is the price you're going to pay. So let's say if I have to buy it for next 5 years. So for 5 years, this will give me an option of 2635. Now, one thing I would like to clear here, that when you buy a domain name for the first year, most of the time it is available at very cheap prices. But when you renew it for the second time or third time, that time the discounts won't be given to you. So that is how, these companies work. First year, they might give you free of cost and at very cheap prices. But from the next year onward, they will charge you the whole amount. So let's say if I buy it today for next 5 years, then I don't have to pay for the second year, third year. I will pay this much amount today only, and this will be registered on my name for the next 5 years. So this is how I can save extra money. But let's say if you have not decided yet, maybe because you are just practicing, so you just need not to worry. Simply look at the 1 year pricing, and the tax component will be added to this particular price when I click on I'm ready to pay. Let's say, so now it will ask me to put in my information. So I can pay by credit card or any net banking facility which I want to look at. So here you can see the pricing is 588.82. So this is the amount for the first year if I have to buy a domain from GoDaddy. Now, for building a website, domain doesn't work alone. We need hosting services also. So now look at the hosting services from GoDaddy. So we'll see. So now you can see there are multiple plans available to start with: 119, 219, 299, 399. Now, I don't recommend buying hosting from GoDaddy because I don't get such benefits which other service providers are providing. So the first benefit is that when you are buying hosting, so you should always look for hosting service provider which can support your multiple websites, because today you are buying hosting services and you are building a website for practice session, but tomorrow when you want to build a website for your clients, and maybe for your friends, or maybe in your circle, if you want to build a website for them, then you can avail your own hosting services, I mean your own hosting package, and then they can buy a website, or then you can build a website for that. So it is just like you have one storage plan and you can utilize that plan for multiple domains. So here you can see that this plan, which is available at 219, it is giving you only for one website, and also 25 GB of storage. Now come on, uh, we think about a lot of storage these days, and we should always go for such services where we can host multiple videos, multiple images, multiple files. 25 GB storage is really less, so I don't recommend to go with this particular plan. But on the other side, if you look at this particular plan, 299, here it is almost double, 50 GB storage, but again this is for 10 websites you can host. And here the top plan, which is available at 399, 25 websites, 75 GB storage, and all these benefits. Anyway, so I'm not going to recommend this to buy hosting from GoDaddy. So let's see the best option, which is Hostinger. So we'll go to Hostinger, and here we will see the web hosting prices. So it says that you can start with 69 per month, 149 per month, 289 per month. Now, as most of my students use Hostinger, and this is my first choice, Hostinger to, and this is my first choice to go to Hostinger and buy hosting. So here you can see the first benefit, 100 websites. So this particular plan will help you to host 100 websites. So you can make 100 websites. You just have to buy domain name, and then you're good to go. Again, 100 GB of SSD storage. There you were getting only 25 GB, here 100 GB. And top of it, you are getting multiple benefits here, like free email. Email is basically an official email address. From GoDaddy, you are not getting official email address. And if you have to, uh, if you want to avail official email ID or a official email address, just like you have a Gmail account, most of us having a free Gmail account. Like my Gmail account is eSocialExpert@gmail.com, but my website name is eSocialExpert.com. So to someone, if you have to give your official email ID, so it has to be at domain name. That means info@eSocialExpert.com. If your website name is your name, if your website is built on your name or maybe on your business name, like ABC Enterprises, so you should have a business email account, business email ID that will be pronounced as abc@enterprises.com, or maybe deepak@abcenterprises.in.com. So that is how the official ID is built. When you have to buy official email ID, so maybe you can buy it from Google. They can also help you, but here you're getting it free of cost. And top of it, you're getting free domain having a value of 699. So that means if you look at the pricing of GoDaddy, there you are looking at the domain pricing, whether it is 100 rupees or 599 for the first year. But here it will not charge you; it will give you for free. Another point here is that there are host of benefits if you look at. So I'm not going into details, but to be honest, this is the plan best suitable for starting up and maybe for your future clients. Or if you have decided that yes, you will continue with this company, then I can recommend you that you can buy this particular plan as well. And here you are getting 2 months free. Here also you're getting 2 months free. That means you are buying this plan for 12 months. So they will give you 2 months of extra service. So this is how, you need to buy domain and hosting. Look at the benefit first and look at the reputation of the company in the market. I understand there are many service provider in the market right now, but we always recommend, most of the students, most of our professionals, though they always recommend to go with Hostinger nowadays, because Hostinger is very popular nowadays and it is giving you a lot of benefits. So I think Hostinger is the best choice. So let's say if you have decided, then you just have to hit the button. Let's say if I have decided this one, so I'm going to pay 149 per month. How? Let's find out. Okay. So now you can see these are the benefits which you're going to get, and look at the prices. So let's say I'm going to pay 149 per month. So how it will cost me 149 only when I avail this for 48 months. That means every month I'm not going to pay. I will buy right away and I will pay this much amount. If you calculate for 149 multiply by 48 months, then it will cost me 7152 and 2 extra month and domain name, which is free of cost. Now, if you are not sure, if you are just starting up and you do not have budget, then go for this 12 months plan. Here also, the benefits are that you are saving a lot and you are getting a free domain name. Free domain means 599, which was the price of your domain or whatever the price you decide when you are buying a domain name. So this will cost you free of cost. So basically, they are not going to charge you for that. Another point here is that for 12 months, 239. And if you want to save extra money, go for 24 months. Here you can save extra money, 179 it will cost you. So how it is going to get basically, so let's say you have decided, you just have to decide the pack for 4 months. And if you divide the amount, 4296 divided by 24 months, then this will be the amount. Simple. All right. So let's say you want to save some extra money. So here you are already getting this hosting service for 12 months at 239, and look at the price here. So here it is showing that 59% discount is already given to you if you're buying it for 12 months. But in case you want to save some extra, so you can apply a coupon code here. So you can use this particular coupon code, which is eSocialExpert. And when you apply it, so you will get additional discount. So from 59 to 61% in total, 4343. And this coupon code is applicable on annual packages, basically for 12 months, 24 or 48 months. So this is over and above which you're getting. So if you see for 24 months, you are getting 170 and coupon code you have applied. So here you are making 4815. So in case you remove it, so it is 5069. So basically it is just to save some extra money. So you can apply this coupon code eSocialExpert. I'm going to apply again and see the price. So this is how you can save extra money, and you can apply this coupon code while choosing hosting services for 12 months, 24 months, or 48 months. And if this coupon code is not working, not to worry, you can use this particular link to save extra money, and you will get 20% less. So that means if you minus 3384 minus 20%, so you are going to pay only 2700 something. So this is 2707. So this is the amount which you will pay if you use this particular link. Everything will remain same. Only thing is you will get extra benefits, extra discount, and you can save your money. So that is how you can simply purchase the hosting. You can pay by credit card, UPI, Paytm, net banking, whatever options you feel comfortable with. You can simply by hosting. So I hope this is clear. And once you have purchased hosting, then you are all set to go to build a website, and that we will discuss in the next session.